Let us see what are the different applications of a stack. As we have discussed that the stack is widely used in many applications. Some of the uses of stacks you can see on the screen. One is parenthesis checker. It is used to convert the mathematical notations, that is to represent the infix expression to a postfix, also to represent the infix expression to a prefix, and then also it helps us to evaluate these postfix or prefix expressions. Stack is widely used to make a recursive call. It is also used to solve this tower of Hanai problem. So let's see some of the applications and the algorithm that how the stack can be used to achieve all these tasks. Now parenthesis checker. Parenthesis checker is basically used to find the validity of any statement. When you write any algebraic expression where you are using a different set of parentheses. Now for example, an expression is said to be valid if it has every close bracket for every open bracket. What does that mean? If I write the statement a plus b into k plus c plus d, something like this. In that case, this expression is said to be valid because we have a closing bracket for every opening bracket. For example, if you look at this parenthesis, we have a closing bracket for this, and for this also we have a closing bracket for this. But it doesn't mean that if you have an open bracket and if you have a closing bracket, we also need to cross check that they need to be placed in a proper order. What does it mean? If I write the same statement, something like this, k plus close plus c and then plus d open bracket and close bracket. Now here also you can find this is open parenthesis, closing parenthesis. We have a curly bracket here which is open curly bracket and the closing curly brace. Then you have one parenthesis there and one here. So you can see where we have open and closing, but now this expression is not valid because their ordering is not correct. To make any expression to be perfectly correct, we must have the opening and closing braces along with their order must be maintained. So if this is called inside, then there must be a closing braces for this statement. So how can we check all these type of requirement? Here the stack will help us to achieve all this kind of requirement and to validate the expression. Now for example, if you look to this scenario, we have a plus b, we have opening braces, but again this we have a closing braces, but the type of braces are different, so this is not valid. But if you look at this, we have a different type of braces and also they are properly placed in order, this is valid. Now manually if you look at this, you can do it easily, but if you want to check this thing with the help of a computer program, then stack will be used to accomplish this or to valid uh, or to verify that the statement is correct or not. So we'll see that how the things will work. This is the algorithm for parenthesis checker. We'll see that how the things are working. Declare a character stack S. Okay. Now traverse the expression string exp. So we have one expression is given to us and we want to validate. We want to see that the parentheses are used properly or not in that expression. If the current character is a starting bracket, then push it onto the stack. So what we have to do is we need to scan the entire expression, and whenever you come across any opening braces or you can say starting braces, then you have to apply the push operation. So when you find the starting braces, you need to apply the push operation. If the current character is closing bracket, so you are keep on tracing your character by character, and if you come across any character which is actually a closing braces, then pop from the stack. In that case you have to pop the element from the stack, and if the popped character is a matching starting bracket, then it is fine, else parentheses are not balanced. So what is required, that I will tell you using an example, but let me read this statement. After complete traversal, if there is some bracket, if there is some starting bracket left in the stack, then not balanced. So we need to perform this operation, and when your operation get finished and if something remains in the stack, that means your expression is not valid. So when your expression get finished, your stack must be empty. Now what actually we are looking for, we are doing something like this. If I have an expression something like this, so what I will do, whenever I come across any left parenthesis, I need to go do a push operation. So this is my stack, this is just logical view. So I read from left to right, so I just pick this character, then it is a opening braces, I will push it here. Then I come across this one, I will push it here. Then I come across this one. So what will happen, whenever you come across the closing braces, you need to apply the pop operation. So you apply the pop operation. Pop operation will always be performed on the top index. So this you are going to pop. You have to check that the popped braces will match to the braces which you actually pointing. So you are pointing here, and this is actually matching. So you will going to pop. You will remove this from this, and you move to the next part. So now again you find a closing bracket, and closing bracket means you have to apply the pop operation. When you apply the pop operation, you have to check that from the stack the element which you popped is matching with this or not. So it is actually matching, you will pop it. Now your expression is finished, your stack is empty, that means your entire expression is valid. Let us take another example. If I am having something like this, now what will happen, is this correct or not, how do we identify? I will run this algorithm. I will scan my entire expression. So I start from here, because it's a left bracket, I need to push into the stack. So I will push this. I move to the next position. So I am pointing to this character. This is again a left bracket. I am going to push it. I move to here. Now this is a right bracket. So you need to apply the pop operation. So when you apply the pop you have to apply from here. Whatever you find at the top, from there you have to apply the pop. So when you apply the pop, this will be popped out, and then you have to check that the the character which points to your symbol must match with this, the value you have popped, which is not matching. That means if it is not matching, that means this expression is not valid, and we can also verify manually that this is not correct. And also using this kind of implementation, we are able to verify that everything is working fine. Now let us look at the scenario here. Here we have the stack which is empty initially. This is what we are looking for to check. So we have an expression. Let's say we have expression something like this, a plus b. So instead of writing all these entire expression with the operands and operator, we simply write in this format, because we are only concerning with the brackets. So we have one expression. We are only concerning with the brackets. So we have we are we are denoting our expression in this format, consists of only bracket. Okay, so what is required, you are here starting from here, this is a left bracket, you push it, you moved here, this is a left bracket, you push it, you moved here, left bracket, you push it, and then you find the right bracket. So when you find the right bracket, you have to apply the pop operation, and you apply the pop operation. So this will be popped. Pop means whatever is at the top will be popped. Now you have to check whatever you are popping will match to the same type of brackets or not. Yes, this is same type of bracket, so you will continue. If this is not same type of bracket, you will exit and you will say that the expression is not valid. But because this is matching, what will happen, you just pop it, and when you pop it, you decrement the top equals to top minus 1. So now top is pointing here. Now you come, you move to the next character. Now because this is the right bracket, you need to pop again. So when you pop this value, and you will compare that the two brackets are matching, it's matching, yes, so you can move further. You are now here, and you are now here. So whenever you move to the next character, this is right. So the right means you need to apply the pop operation. You will pop this, and you will see both are same, and it will return, actually it will return true, means the entire expression is valid. So here you can see how we have verified the given expression using a stack. So how to write the code if we want to implement this logic? So this is just a pseudocode, a basic idea. So we will take some variable. Let us understand that how the things are working here. So valid equals to true. We are assuming that the given expression is correct. So we are assuming valid is a true. This is just a flag to keep a track that at the last our expression is true or not. So this is acting as a flag here. So the flag is a variable basically which contains boolean values 0 and 1 or true and false, something like this. So here it initially we are assigning it as a true. S is used for representing the stack and which is empty initially. So S equals to the empty stack, while not the end of the string. So we need to read the entire string. So string means something like this we are having. So we need to read the entire string. So we will read character by character, and based on the character we are doing the operation. So if character is a left parenthesis, so in that case you have to apply the push operation, and when your character is pointing to the right parenthesis you need to apply the pop operation. So you'll see here symbol equals to next input string. So we pick character by character and we are calling as a symbol. So initially when you start you will pick this symbol and is assigned to the symbol. You means your character is pointing to this symbol and this becomes a present symbol. Now if symbol equals to left, this one, all the square brackets, all the curly brackets, if it is any of these type of bracket, then you push the symbol. So you have to push the symbol into the stack. Otherwise, if symbol equals to the right bracket, so if it is left bracket appears, you do the push operation. Otherwise, if this is not true, you are getting right symbol. In that case you need to pop, but pop is only possible when there exists element. So first you check that the stack is empty or not. So if this returns true, that means the stack is empty, and if the stack is empty, then there is nothing to check for the validity of the of the of the expression. So you simply write valid equals to false. Otherwise, if it returns false value, that means stack is not empty. So if it is not empty, you are here. What you will do, you need to do the pop operation. Now when we are doing pop operation, when you are coming across right parenthesis, so whenever you come across right parenthesis you need to pop, and to pop you need to check the underflow condition also. If it is empty, if underflow means if there is no element existing and still you are getting a right parenthesis, that means this parenthesis is extra and that means your expression is not valid. So what you will do, you will pop whatever is at the top, you will pop that value and assign it to I, and then you will check that I is matching with the symbol or not. Means when you pop it, the symbol that you get is actually of the same type or not. Let's say when you are getting, this is your stack and this is, let's say, right sorry, this one curly braces, this is top, and let's say when you get any expression which contains right parenthesis, so what you will do, the moment you reach to this condition you need to pop. So what you will do, you will pop this and assign to I, and then you'll check that this I and this belong to same symbol or not. So I is what, this is a square bracket, this is a curly bracket, both are not of the same type. So in that case it will not work. If I is not equal to symbol, then you have to say that valid is false, your expression is not valid. And keep in mind, we are doing this in the entire loop. We are keep checking all the characters. So if you have this string you are having, then you have to uh, check for this character, then this character, and this character. And how we are checking this we are doing with the help of a while loop. So while loop is there, which will actually iterate to every character, and when you reach to the last, when your and all the characters get finished for this expression, you are going to stop. So until you not reach to the end of the string. Until it is not end of the string, you keep on doing this work. Okay, when you come out of this loop, that means you already read all the characters. So when all the characters got finished, then you just have to write that the string is valid, otherwise you will write the string is not valid. So this is how you can use this algorithm for parenthesis matching. Let's talk some more application of stacks.